I seriously ate this chicken salad recipe every single day in the summer for 2 straight years. It's delicious, it's very simple to prepare, and one of the best things about it is you can customize it to make it your own, and I'm going to show you some of those variations. But to start off, we're going to knock out some prep. Sound good? Let's cook. We're going to grill up some boneless, skinless chicken breast. If you don't want to do that, I've got a few other options. You can use my perfectly pan-seared chicken recipe. You can use one of those rotisserie chickens from your favorite grocery store, or I have a great whole roast chicken recipe on my website. Check that out, cool them, you'll be good to go. But for grilling, what you need to do is oil up these chicken breasts on all sides. I'm going to be using olive oil. You can absolutely use your favorite oil here. And then, of course, we want to season it very well with salt and then some fresh cracked black pepper on both sides. Now let's head straight to the grill. It's on high heat, which is in between 450 and 550 degrees. It's only going to take about 6 to 7 minutes per side, maybe a little bit less, maybe 5 to 6, for these to completely finish cooking. They're going to have some nice grill marks on them. They're going to be still juicy and tender, and most importantly, they're going to read 165 degrees Fahrenheit internally, which signifies they're done. So what I like to do after, again, 6-7 minutes, just flip them over. I don't do those 90-degree turns really that often. I could care less about the grill marks. As long as it's cooked through and I got a little bit of char on top, I am good to go, my friends, and so should you. Once they are finished cooking, what we're going to do is just take all of the chicken breasts off of the grill. You can put them on a plate, a platter, or a cookie sheet tray, totally up to you. But what we need to do is cool them down. So take them off the grill and put them in the refrigerator. It's going to take about 25 to 30 minutes for them to completely cool. But this is great timing because we can prep up all the goodness and vegetables that go inside, starting with a red onion. You could absolutely use a yellow, a white, or a sweet onion here. Slice off the end, slice it in half, then remove that outside peel. And then it's time to hone those cutting skills because what we need to do is small dice these. Definitely check out my video on cutting onions if you're not real comfortable doing this. Also, you could use half the amount of onions here just in case you don't like onions. Now, when it comes to garlic, you know me, it's going through the press. I'm over chopped garlic in this life. Next, we've got some celery stalks. We need to small dice these as well. So what I do is sort of slice the bigger stalk down into 4 skinny little stalks and then small dice them as well. Now, I like a lot of celery in my chicken salad, but I also don't want it to be the main flavor. I want it to be secondary, tertiary, and very complementing. So that's why I small dice it. Do not want big chunks of celery in this recipe. Next, I'm going to add in some sliced almonds. A fantastic alternative, and my wife's favorite, are pistachios. They're nice and salty, and you could also substitute for pecans. Now the chicken breasts are finally cooled down, and it's time to cut these up. Taking one chicken breast at a time, what I like to do is actually slice it in half widthwise, and then turn it, and then slice it into very thin strips, and then medium dice it. Again, I like my food to be bite-sized. I don't want huge chunks here, especially when it comes to chicken salad. Sometimes you can get some of those chewy pieces. Maybe the tendon is still stuck in the tenderloin. It's just not good and it's chewy. If you cut it down nice and small like this, medium dice, it's going to be perfect. Now add it to the bowl with the rest of everything else. Now to finish off this bound salad, because that's what a chicken salad is, I'm going to add in some mayonnaise. I've got a great homemade recipe for you if you'd like to try that out. And then for a small little kick, I do like to add some Dijon mustard. Add some fantastic flavor to this. And then for fresh herbs, fresh dill goes fantastic in this recipe. That's what we used to do back at the country club I worked at. Also, very classically, fresh tarragon would be great, or you can use a combination of both. And then for seasoning, I am all in for Lawry's seasoning. This is in no way an endorsement, but for some reason it just tastes great. You can absolutely use salt and pepper, or even Old Bay would be a great seasoning alternative. Just adds a little kick along with the Lawry's, a little bit alternative flavor, and it is so, so good, I promise you. So now you can serve it up as is, or I'm going to show you my secret. And this, my friends, takes this recipe absolutely over the top, and it's red grapes. They are absolutely perfect in here. The tart and the sweetness cut the protein in the chicken so very good. My wife actually loves raisins, which is another fantastic alternative. You could use currants as well. What I like to do is just slice these grapes in half. And then, because I'm all about making sure everything is firm and delicious, I only like to add the grapes when I'm ready to serve up the chicken salad. So keep them out of the chicken salad, again, until it's time to serve. So add the desired amount of chicken salad to a bowl, add in your grapes, and then what you want to do is just mix everything until it's completely combined. Again, you can eat this as is, just like this, or I'm going to show you how I used to do it every single day. Fundamental techniques, learning them, putting them into practice, understanding variations and substitutions and what would go great in there to customize it to make it your own so that your family loves it, your friends love it, you love it most importantly. And again, putting those techniques into practice, so important. It will make you such a better cook and home chef. That's my promise to you. And then in return, all of your homemade food from scratch will amazingly taste so good, my friends. Now, you can eat this as is, but here's how I used to do it back in the day. Let me plate it up and show you. It all starts with a delicious buttery croissant. That's where the goodness lies. Some nice leaf lettuce. I'm going to be using green leaf. You could use red leaf or even butter leaf. A few red onions and then some delicious ripe tomatoes. And then stack high all that delicious chicken salad. So good, my friends. You are going to love this. I'm definitely going to be eating this the next few days. So good. If you love this recipe and learned something, please like and share it, and definitely check out this video right here. I made this recipe for you. We will see you on there.